Oh, that's gonna make a good clip. That's gonna make a good intro clip. Ah, shit, my Discord overlay is on.
There we go.
Yep.
I was worried it crashed.
Yeah. Also, let me check. Yeah, OBS is recording it. So I'm all the way in Blackroot Burrow.
From Ori to Ori.
Understandable. Oh, wait, yeah, I have to do a charge jump to get there. In fact, I'm going to see if that was a misclick. I am probably going to get the rest. I am probably going to just get Ultra Defense and then probably get the rest of these eventually. Keyword, probably. Oops. Okay. Got it!
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna roll off the ledge. Yeah, I'm going to. There we go.
Yep.
Cutscene.
She?
Naro. You know, the person who helped Ori. This is a flashback, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stuff is like lagging. Thanks for the Steam notification. Okay, stuff is like stuttering pretty badly. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Something's like lagging pretty badly. I'm going to verify integrity and I'll be back. Pause. There you go. Alright, hopefully enough I fixed the lag. Thanks, Discord. I went to like look at your notification. Yeah, light burst. That's the ability.
So you can look at that video where it is.
Actually, I should remember where it is. Right down here. Literally, as you sent it, I was like, I should remember where it is. Right down here. That's Light Burst right there. Right under here. There when I drop down.
It's good.
It's a good puzzle solving ability.
What it does.
I'll just show it. Make sure to read the dialogue.
Soul.
That's their name. You're making sure to read the dialogue, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Of course, it's missing the E.
I driving magic.
Eh.
Wow.
The ability itself, of course. Yeah. Basically, what Light Burst allows me to do is throw a projectile. Oh, that will explode after a short delay.
It's a donate.
Pretty much, that's what it is. It's pretty much a grenade. But it serves some other purposes as well, like this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need that for the final escape sequence. Interesting.
Yeah. Technically speaking, the only abilities you need for the chase are all the original ones. That being in dash, wall jump, double jump, bash, stomp, Kuro's feather, and charge jump. Anyways, I also might as well mention the Light Burst will get a graphical change in Will of the Wisps, by the way.
It'll be more legitimate.
Yeah, and look more like a fireball. It'll also get some combat.
Fireball? It doesn't. For Ori team, it don't make sense. Ori don't using a fire magic.
It's a different kind of magic. The magic of Ori is very different compared to the ones that we have, anyways.
Ah.
Yeah, and hey, look. The instant death lasers are gone.
Nice.
Buzz off. Oh, that didn't work! I was hoping to, like, kick him up there.
Would it donate rocks to N? Don't them?
Probably. Hey. Oh.
Also, for every heart segment, the orbs is smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
You don't notice that?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think it's to make it where it fits more and doesn't overlap with too much of the game. But even then, the HUD is very isn't intrusive at all. It never gets in the way of the game.
Yeah. Compared of Minecraft.
Actually, Minecraft's HUD isn't that intrusive either, if you're playing with the vanilla HUD, of course. There are
but when you're playing with the mods, not so much.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know if I should get Ultra Defense. I have a bunch of health to tank a bunch of damage anyways.
Well, you showed it for the showcase it.
Yeah, I might as well. It doesn't get you don't get any visual changes, but it is noticeable. Like an attack that would normally deal like 5 damage is greatly reduced. Look at that. Did you see that? I only took 1.5 terms of damage.
That is so much damage reducible from the spikes.
Yeah. Uh, honestly, Ultra Defense is kind of a niche ability. If you're struggling with avoiding enemies and avoiding running into those, you won't need it. But if you do commonly get hit frequently and struggle, oh, I recommend getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can kill those guys now. Oh!
Nice.
Nice.
What did you say about the thrusters?
Well, instant death lasers still are an insta-kill. Oh, those still
Yeah, but
kill
you mentioned it disappeared, so.
Well, except that one. Also, you can press R to quickly throw it. What? He just took it like it was nothing. Wrong button! I'm gonna wait for it to...
Nice.
He just got atomized. Honestly,
That was the purpose?
Hmm?
It was a purpose?
To get ability cells and other things down here.
No, I mean like go to enemy to the thrusters.
Just to show, I just wanted to show off. Also, now that I have the ability, I can go down here. There. Also, because I now have Light Burst, I can do this now. I've gotta wait for him to move, I'm pretty sure.
It says it don't cost mana.
Actually, it does. Half of an energy cell to be exact. How did he survive that?
You can get up there normally.
I can't. Okay! Hey.
Instant kill.
Yeah, that was an insta-kill. I was full health, by the way. You saw that.
That is a strong spike.
Yeah, of course, you still gotta watch out for insta-kills. Sure, Ultra Defense can help you out, but there are still instances where you can get killed in one hit. So, that's why I consider it as a niche ability. It helps out in certain situations, but isn't that helpful for most. I'm never that good at throwing these anyways. I think it loses a majority of its power after being thrown after its first bounce. Oh, got him. Yeah, see, I had to kill him in order to get the door to open.
I wonder what will happen once you run out of the mana.
I don't know. Oh. You know, I never saw that animation before. But hey, well, you know. Like, I'm not kidding. I've never seen that animation before. I never ran out of it. Oh. The little guy walked right in the way of it. How am I not dead? And how am I not dead?
I don't know.
I literally jumped off the laser. Yeah, see? You can use Light Burst as well. All to... Not like I needed it. I didn't even need to use Light Burst.
Nice.
This is actually one of the smallest areas in the game, by the way. A Black Roof Burrow. Oh, as after all, it's an optional area. You're not gonna go here on your first playthrough. You're probably gonna end up going here by accident on your first playthrough.
Yeah.
Dude, this is an optional area, and you don't have to head here. You know, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, and right here. Here. Got it.
What do you do with that puzzle when you like they're throwing it and run out of the mana?
There's a respawning energy crystal here.
Ah. Okay. I just thought that only so should just like die.
Like, the game's hard, but it's not that hard at times. Especially if you're skilled, like what I just did there. There. Also, you can just... If you're smart, you can utilize some of your other abilities, especially if you enter here very late in the game. And where you already have a majority of abilities unlocked, especially Bash and Charge Jump. I came here yeah. In my first playthrough, I came here way earlier.
Wow.
And got the ability.
It does you getting better at that?
It depends.
Also, I'm still curious about my theory.
About what?
Finish the game with when the what?
You think my computer randomly restarted on me will stop me from playing Ori? No way! It just randomly decided to restart on me in the middle of what I was saying.
And what you were about to say?
It was just me mentioning like about how like that I forgot what I was going to say. But
Oh.
essentially, like it was mainly involving light burst. Oh, that is a far spit back.
Yeah, I see how to do that shit again.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna create a save right. I'm gonna create a save right after this. No, you can one-shot those guys. I spit. Okay. Save. I'm saving here in case if it decides to do it again.
Luckily nowadays the games don't much affect the crashing. Like on the games, when your computer crash, you can say bye bye to your save file.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you was about to mention about the part water. It is possible.
Yeah, it is technically possible. In fact, you can beat the entire game without collecting any of these world events. All the game cares about when it comes to the ending is if you complete this one down here. Because in Will of the Wisps, if the ending sequence cutscene trigger is active the whole time, by the way. As soon as you gain control of Ori after you finish the prologue, you can witness the end of the game immediately by simply glitching out of bounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know? And do you know how?
I don't know how, but I am definitely going to do it. Do it on my one life mode playthrough. Do you expect me to beat the game in one go?
Oh, that's smart.
It's because you can hold the button. And I'm pretty sure with this.
Go to donate and then bash to donate. That is a clever idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you are even like, is this even an internet method?
It's like this.
Ah.
Yeah. It took me a few seconds to remember. Honestly, I'm surprised that my little goldfish brain thing remembered the solution. More flashback.
Ah. Honestly, if you went after the Kuro now, you wanna be able to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, so there is more of them.
Yeah, you never noticed that the bodies look similar?
I guess that their race is already extinct.
Well, not really. I'm not sure about Nero's species or Gumro's species. I don't know if they're in danger or extinct. And yeah, if you noticed, it's almost similar to the intro cutscene on our side for Ori.
Yeah. Is there a mention about why they are dying?
Most of them, I believe, is from just general age. You made sure to read that dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she never rapped again.
Oh, well, and then of course, and there's dialogue. Yeah. You reading the dialogue?
Gone from our forest. So they are extinct.
Well, mostly. I think they're referring to to the character back here. Anyways, you read the dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, when you're
I blame Ekuro for that.
eh,
That spread a decade and so on.
I don't know when. Honestly, when and now I can go ahead and save here. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've done pretty much all that I can here. There. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade.
But I mean, I'm sure if the Kuro didn't like don't sign from the tree and did not start spread the decade, then I'm sure that her husband will like survive.
Can I let me actually mention something real quick. Those flashbacks took place before Kuro takes the light, seen from the spirit tree. All of them, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a distinct difference. We see other spirits. And if it took place is after there wouldn't be spirits there. Along with that, Naro was a lot younger. Anyways, what do I have in terms of progression? Oops. That was a misclick. I am gonna grab what's...
90%.
Yeah, there's only an ability cell here.
Like the story is pretty much done.
Yeah. I do believe as well, once I finish the game, both Ori and the Blind Forest, like I mentioned, you can make a video combining both Blind Forest and Will of the Wisps in one full-length video. To make it easier for viewing purposes. It might be long, and your computer might hate you afterwards, but it'll be worth it.
I will think about it because lately, not my computer, but my Windows is dying.
Oof.
Yeah.
If I don't know why you're running a cracked version of Windows anyways. And I'm pretty sure people have already cracked the most recent Windows anyways. Because if
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if governments are not going to respect our property, you can say what you're gonna say.
No matter what is cracked or not or anything, literally my C drive is having less and less free space, for no freaking reason.
I don't know why.
Like
Uh,
it has like 160 gigabytes free space, and now it's having 90.
that's weird.
And I did not download anything. It just feeling it itself for no reason.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Also, I'm going to quickly, just use fast travel because it's faster. I believe my computer was having the same thing too.
Really?
Yeah, because mine also barely has any space. I'm gonna go to the Hollow Groves. Because should be the Spirit Tree, if I remember. Yeah.
The light is still inside, surprisingly.
I believe it's mainly just a visual thing. Yes, there's still quite a bit of the world map I have to explore.
There is no way how to show a full size of the tree.
We technically get a full-size depiction of it during the intro and the ending sequence of the game.
Ah.
I don't know what I'm grabbing onto, but I don't care what I was grabbing onto.
Like, if you planning mod that game, you can add some random dialogue from the Maris.
Honestly, this is a Unity game. It's a lot harder to mod than many other games, than what you would normally expect to be able to mod. Yeah. Like, games like, like Tribal Hunter, and Changed are on much more simpler engines. Unity and Unreal are more complicated, so they're usually harder to mod.
And but about Bionicles.
Bionicles is by far the simplest one. And I'm pretty sure if you didn't have the thing, I'm pretty sure you can just... Oh, nope, you can't. And I literally bopped into the spikes. Enemies usually respawn, given if you go back far enough. So I have to travel back a little.
I don't know why, but I hearing Maris' voice something like, yes, touch the spikes more, so you can die.
He's a bit more subtle, but I don't know. I mean, not like he canonically exists in the game's universe anyways. It's not like he exists anyways. I mean, despite him...
From how you decide when he tweets anywhere.
Well, depends, really. He usually has some kind of physical appearance. I bashed off of his projectile to him and then bashed him into the spikes. Like, wombo combo.
Like, when you included him into Minecraft, so why not here?
Well, for one, the stuff involving Minecraft is much easier. than any of the other games. Also, that was really cool what I just did there.
Yeah.
For one, the stuff with Minecraft, the reason it's easier, is because Minecraft it has a way of easily modding it on it, but Ori not so much.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah. The reason I did the Minecraft story stuff was because I mainly wanted to express myself.
I mean, you can also do story stuff for the Terraria.
I know, but with Terraria, they usually have their own story.
What story?
Well, technically, although there's not much of a story in the base game, when it comes to stuff like Calamity and Stars Above, those have their own story in a hidden way, in their own way, and it's much more upfront.
I noticed that Star Above is having a story but using the NPC dialogues. But Calamity?
It actually does, surprisingly. You'll just have to usually go out of your way to see it. For one, in Minecraft, mainly, there's not much of a story. All of the lore that's mentioned is only really existing in Legends, mainly. Minecraft Legends and some of the Minecraft Dungeons and so forth. A lot of it's just mainly
And
theory crafting.
and you get also Minecraft role once you beat into credits.
Technically, that isn't. That was just something that was thrown into the game, so there is some bit of credit to a way for the game to end. And as a matter of fact, it isn't really store any lore. If you look it up, like look it up right now, and you'll find the results because you probably forgot. I probably shared it to you, and you probably forgot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, just look it up.
Like,
I just clicked and
no fear. Like, I don't need to watch again like 2 hours long 2 hours long credits of like, oh my goodness.
yeah, and there's no story more relevant to the cutscene anyways. Like I mentioned,
What make credits so like that long?
well,
Whoa.
the game had a lot of people. That's all I have to say. Hey, the game has a lot of people. Well, you know credits are going to be long because they usually thank one who helped make the game possible.
Well, here, here haven't things for the people like what do were cleaning a room and so on.
Oh my goodness! Like, let's just,
Like, can you please imagine into Microsoft or into Mojang can you please gonna mop this floor? I gonna then credit you into Minecraft.
like, I'm fine with long credit sequences in games. Whew, almost fell.
I also noticed that I'm much more talkative than before.
Well, mainly because you got your mood back and stuff, and you know, the other people. Ow. Oh.
It's not exactly what you want to say.
Yeah. Also, this is actually the only one that you can't manually switch off. The only
Yeah.
yeah, considering that the one all the way over here in Misty Woods can be turned off, I believe it's just for gameplay. I zoned out so hard. I zoned out so hard. I forgot. I forgot there was crushers there. I actually zoned out so hard there. Oh my god. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. The reminder: those insta kill.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe my life finally after years changing better, but I still don't want to wear, see it too bright.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just don't get your hopes up still. Yeah. I also technically have explored a majority of the maps anyways, so not like I need the map focus anyways. There we go. Bye! That guy got launched!
Just hit.
Yeah. I think it was while I got all of the...
Yay!
Nailed it.
I never do the sound. I never do the sound right.
Yeah, yeet! Ow, I ran into an enemy. Oh my goodness. I believe as well you could probably practice editing on the on the Rahashi Heroes Vice and video. And practice to what you can do on the game, on your on your editing software.
Yay!
Also, I took like no damage from the spikes.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Oh my goodness.
I never do it right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one can get it right. I can technically go just do the final chase if you want me to. Ooh, I pretty much got everything anyways. Is that I wanted to get. And after all,
Rather not, so the video won't be very long very long, so it won't take much struggle to edit.
Technically speaking, I think, yeah, I mean, the first half was literally only 90 minutes and 26 seconds, and this one will probably only take, like, half of that.
I mean, my computer almost died from editing to your Darksiders edit video.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I got everything. I can just go ahead and go end the game, if you want me to.
Well, you almost got like you're still missing some of the rice cells and energy cells.
Yeah, that's a good point. Most of them anyways now rely on the ability. I can go here, I just need to find that lantern. After all, I don't need to collect everything, because the final chase the final chase anyways it doesn't rely on those life cells anyways. It's just pure movement and speed. Nothing of need it. Also, I'm pretty sure I can just do this. And I was supposed to defeat the enemy, I'm pretty sure. No, I didn't. So I just did that either way. The only thing I'm missing in the Sunken Glades is this collectible here. Whoa! I thought I could slip by. Oh, you don't even need to play it safe. You could just swim right through. I can go there. I just dashed right into that guy. You're still watching, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you got some precise movement, like throws like that. Usually when you see any of those like little like flame effects, that means you can create a... You need to use Spirit Burst or Light Burst to get that. Yeah, I never fully explored the Floron Ruins. But considering I did complete it, all of the hazards and stuff are disabled. Oh yeah, this is where Kuro came down to ambush. Meaning to get anything here, I have to first go back to go to a fast travel point, which currently the closest one happens to be up here. So I have to go up here for it. So I have to... So I got everything in Valley of the Wind, but not so much in the Floron Ruins yet. Whoa,
Yep.
camera. I don't know what happened to the camera there, it just suddenly jolted. See, it's safe to touch now. Unfortunately, the gravity stuff stopped working. So I'm only missing...
Ah.
Yeah. I'm only missing really 3 collectibles. I might as well do this to map out the area as I missed. But not like I need it anyways. The area is just navigatable, well, without it as well. Wait. See? Normally we need to bring the thing over so you can walk up the wall. But because this doesn't work anymore, or I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
Now it fires as fast as I can click.
Ah.
Yeah. Like, now that I got Rapid Flame.
Nice.
What? How did I take damage? Yeah, I have to make my way over here. Yeah, now I can go over here. Ow!
Wow.
Yeah, I've been this way before. Yeah, hold on.
Excuse me?
I was safe on the platform. What? That was... Ow. That one was on me. That was also on me. There we go.
Yep.
And I going to do this. Should be safe. See?
Yep. Otherwise it wouldn't have you like put the zoning.
Yeah. Ow. Hello. Invid. Okay. Okay. Hold on, give me a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah. That's all of them. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Just my blankets need to be picked up. Owned it. I literally just did that.
Nice.
I hope people understood knew where that reference was from. Ah!
I didn't.
It's from a PlayStation game. I don't. No, hold on. PS4. Knack. It's an interesting game. It has like a few funny moments. Like I think is the funniest one is just the player character saying "owned it" in one of the early in the game. He just casually just says "owned it" just out of nowhere.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just kind of traveling around. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this ability set. How many more do I need? Yeah, I think I'm going to go grab the rest of the life cells.
Where's the last life cell?
Oops. Oh, there. Okay, Sorrow Pass and.
I saw a green dot. I saw a green dot.
I know, I saw it too, and there in the Thornfelt Swamp. Up. Okay, I'm going to go to the Moon Grotto. Oh, because this will bring me closer to where I need to be. I think. Let me. Yeah. So it's over in this direction over there. I'm gonna go grab that. Because. How many more do I need? I need 4 more energy cells. I just witnessed friendly fire. Did you see that?
Nice.
Hold on, is there friendly fire? Hold on, is there friendly fire? Just pause. Hold on, is there friendly fire? Yes. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just friendly fire. I didn't know the spiders can damage each other with their own projectiles.
Okay, how many abilities you have?
Uh,
One, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have absorbed 11 spirits.
in terms of like, well, mainly gained their what abilities they had or had before they passed. Yes. Yes, and then there's the ones that also show up in Blind Fort in Will of the Wisps as well. They go unnamed in Will of the Wisps, however, so they don't really have a name. I mean,
Why?
I don't know. It's never mentioned anywhere in the game. They're just outright unnamed. Named. And let alone the ones there are much lower in number. Most of the abilities that you gain are actually ones that are directly associated with Ori, directly. But only a handful of them, really. Did I add the map piece? Yeah, I did. So I can... I mean, while I'm here, I can grab those. I can just tank the damage. Like, you'll see that it's only really a handful of them and that you end up getting from Spirit Tree abilities. The rest that you get are actually purchasable, and those ones are completely optional. The ones you have to purchase. The most of the upgrades that you get aren't associated with story progression, but you actually end up getting just normally while playing, because I want to mention as well, Spirit Light in Will of the Wisps is reworked. Instead of it acting as sort of experience that you earn and that you then just use to level up, it's actually a currency instead. Ed.
Yeah.
Ed? Lore-wise, gameplay-wise, I understand, but I don't really know that much about how Spirit Light itself works directly. I believe it's mostly associated with some form of energy, associated with the spirits, and when they gather enough of it, they can usually get their own abilities associated with them. As all of these abilities in particular are all associated with Ori in particular and what they're capable of doing, excluding a set few. This further confirms my suspicions, and when we get over to Will of the Wisps in terms of its handling of Spirit Light, while it doesn't directly associate it with leveling up,
Yeah.
I believe the same thing applies. The same rules apply still. Thankfully, I don't have to spend that much time here, because all I'm here for is the health upgrade. which is down here. Almost forgot this.
Nice.
Along with that, ability cells here.
I think you can showcase, if you like getting other abilities off, showcase the most upgraded projectiles.
And well, you mean basically the Spirit Flame? Because technically speaking, I only have 2 more upgrades for it that I need to get.
Yeah, it's the animation is different.
There isn't an animation difference. As technically speaking, I'm already getting plenty of footage of all the other abilities. They're that minor of an ability in the upgrades in the game. The only noteworthy differences for each of them would be for these two, for all of the damage increases is just a raw damage increase. There is no difference in terms of what they all do. They do as their name says, like chart Ultra Souling restores 2 health, and Air Dash allows you to use the dash in the air. Pretty much all of the upgrades and abilities do as their name says. Meaning, technically speaking, there's no need to show off what they do. That was on me completely.
Yeah.
Gosh, this section is just total hell. Maybe you can mention with your version of Ori that they hate pointy things. Just because of this room. And that's all the life cells.
And achievement.
Yeah. All that's left now are the energy cells, which I have visible. Oh, so there's ones in the Hollow Grove. Of none in Mount Harrow. Actually, no, there is ones in Mount Harrow. Oh, Hollow Grove, which I can fast travel to. I think the only ones are left are in Hollow Grove, are the 2 in Hollow Grove, and the one in Mount Harrow. Oh, I think those are the only ones left. Left, as a matter of fact. I'm going to quickly do something. Oh, quick, hold on. I'm gonna get these last 2 collectibles. Oh, wait, hold on. Right there.
Yep. You will be already dead with Uta defense.
Yeah, well, technically speaking, like I mentioned, it's more of an optional upgrade. You don't have to get it. It's pretty much a very situational one. I am quite good at handling things, and I rarely die once I get later in the game. But by all means, you don't need it that much. It's not that much of an essential ability. I still struggle occasionally. I only really recommend getting it if you, like, really need it. Like, full stop. You constantly get hit by enemies, get hit for dumb reasons, and so forth. And generally struggle quite a bit with the game's movement. Or just not be that skilled. There's a lantern somewhere I need to find. I believe it's either... I think it might be down... No, it wouldn't make sense. It's usually somewhere around where it is, so... Let me, like, check up here. Ow. Okay, so it's not down there. Oh, I need 3. And no, it does no damage to you when it detonates. I don't know how you get that ability cell. Well, as there isn't a lantern that I can see. As might I add, it is possible to get it. I'll probably look it up, how you get it. So I'm gonna leave Sorrow's Pass and return back to Valley of Wind. Because there's one here in Hollow Grove, 2 here that I missed in Hollow Grove. I think I might have mis-teleported. You're still watching, right?
Yes, I'm still watching.
Yeah.
That was maybe too much chocolate and my belly hurts.
Yeah. Here. Up here. I think this time I teleported to the right location. As I think Yeah, I'm only missing 2 more. Or one up here, or one here. Here, and the last one is up here.
Two more energy, but you have already three, three, as you see. So
Game
it
says
will make it
Wait.
inconsistent. Like you understand me.
Well, technically speaking, there is still collectibles remaining. I'm trying to go for this one here right now, and there's one down here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Technically speaking, you start the game off with 3 life cells, and you can get 20 of them, and you can get 12 of them in the base game, as you start off the game with 0 energy cells.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need to do this. Oh, it's the death laser one. Oh, I had invincibility frames. I had invincibility frames.
Wait. Never mind.
Yeah, the only way to destroy those guys is with that. Also, what were you gonna say?
I wanted to take the screenshot, but
Eh. They'll respawn.
I
I'm.
mean, I mean of the invisibility frame, but yeah.
Well, even then, I got it on video. It's the same thing, anyways. I got it on vid. You can just clip it, you know. I'm just winning.
YouTube had it will be on the way, you know.
You do know you can just use the clip function. Just clip the instance of me getting that luck. That way, you can just see it. Remember, there's a clip function, so you don't have to copy at the time. It's at Hollow Grove, so I can go here.
The bro, it's not ever. Don't know what has happened.
Yeah, I just zoned out.
How was he so aggressive?
Well, they are afflicted by the decay. Okay, barring the set few creatures in the game, barring Kuro, and a few others, not all of the creatures are afflicted with decay, are aggressive with decay.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, decay naturally in game, at least through its depictions, and makes the creatures more aggressive than they normally would. It's something similar to the infection that exists in Hollow Knight. Yeah, that orange stuff that comes out of enemies sometimes when I hit them, and visible on some enemies, is actually from some kind of infection, and that took hold of them. While this is to be expected with some creatures, with them being sometimes aggressive, others not so much.
Hmm.
Yeah. You can notice this sometimes with some of the enemies in particular. Take, for example, Hornet. It, it, whenever you hit her, she doesn't show any indications that she's infected. She's just attacking for a lore reason. I've never gotten that far in Hollow Knight. Right? The furthest I've ever got on my old playthrough, the furthest I've ever gotten was the Hornet boss fight.
It's so
Right?
hard.
Yeah, Hollow Knight is a very difficult game. And for one, unlike most other games where you have a health bar, for Hollow Knight you don't get one. It's instead a hit point system. Um,
Oh.
it works like this: get hit, lose a mask. Some attacks in the game do more than one mask's worth of damage. Nice. Nice, but those are usually a bit more rarer to come across.
I don't like a hit point. I don't like a hit point system.
Well, you'll get used to it for Hollow Knight. If you get hit in Hollow Knight, that's mostly on you. Taking damage in Hollow Knight hurts. Similar to how if you don't have Ultra Defense, getting hit in Ori and the Blind Forest hurts like hell. But you don't...
That battle hurts also?
What?
That battle also hurts?
Nope, it's fine. As soon as you finish the first escape sequence, all instances of damaging water are gone.
Except for the one.
Yeah, that heat. But that one makes sense. That one makes sense in terms of the game's mechanics, in terms of lore. For one, it's in a freaking volcano. Of course it's gonna still hurt. Have you touched boiling water before?
Where I got burned from the hot tea, so
Yeah, so it's the same thing, technically speaking. Also, I still find it interesting that Kuro's feather is the only reoccurring, is one of the
I
only...
don't update.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'll probably just grab the last of the ability cells, so I can just max out. As there's one here. There. I'll probably gather the rest of the ability cell, the necessary ability cells. Else to max out the upgrade ability tree. As technically speaking, you can beat the game without any upgrades. They're all non-mandatory. Some of them just require some skill to get. Along with that, although people mention about farming for the rest of the abilities, I don't think that's necessary. There's more than enough ability cells in the game aimed to get all the upgrades. I also witnessed another friendly fire on moment. And it's yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for beating the game without any of the optional upgrades. I'm going to look at the achievements to see if that is the case. Hey, so if there's an achievement for beating the game without any optional upgrades.
You can tank it now.
Yeah. Even then, I have more than enough health to tank the hits.
How many energy chair is missing anyways?
One.
One more. Okay.
And the last one's over here in Mount Harrow. So I'm just going around to gather enough energy cells, ability cells, so I can upgrade, max out. Because beating the game without upgrades is 100% possible. Also, I noticed these guys don't respawn. I don't think these guys actually... Yeah, as you can see, you could just easily demolish most of the enemies. I am missing a lantern, though. There is a lantern somewhere nearby. I'm pretty sure it's on the other side, though. Oh, yeah, over there. There, I zoned out and didn't notice it.
Nice.
When it comes to finding all the ability cells, the ones behind the gates, you mainly need to look out for them. All the ability cells when it comes to getting some of the collectibles. Yeah, and the last one's over here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do this. That felt like straight out of a cartoon. And where a character plugs the gun and it just backfires. As you know what I'm referring to, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I believe it's either somewhere, it's somewhere around here. Here. The lantern I need to hit. Why did I run into that?
Because you can.
Yeah, I did just zone out anyways.
You just take like 0.5 damage.
Yeah. Ow, ow, okay, that one did like a bit more. So I realized I can just... Why do I keep forgetting I can do this?
I don't
I also want to also mention real quick, like that Kuro's feather will get more has a bit more utility outside of Blind Forest. Let me try going down here. All I'm missing really is just one.
The deadly beam is flying and does nothing.
Oh! I just got briefly stuck for a moment in the environment.
Funny.
So, I need to figure out a way. Find the lantern associated with it. Like, I believe it's somewhere up here. Here, as a matter of fact. Oh my goodness, I was hoping I would be able to get them all without getting hit. Like, it can't be over here because that's in a different region. Oh. How did I never notice that? I actually never noticed that in both playthroughs, I'm pretty sure. This here being a fake wall. Look at that. And that one was actually kind of hard to see, even with it. You see that?
Yeah.
That actually is really hard to see, even with the upgrade.
Also, what the heck? What the heck? The Ori did?
Oh, it was because I was like spamming it. See? It's because it's playing an animation and then immediately ending it. Also, I want to mention as well, when you get any collectibles in the water, no animation plays. In fact, it will actually hold the animation. Sometimes. Sometimes it will just not play.
Nice. Oh!
Yep.
And our skills in the ability tree.
Yep. It's effectively maxed out now.
Is the project... Yes, the projectile is different now.
Yeah. It also is dealing 6 damage instead of 4, I'm pretty sure. Of course, you still gotta spam click, of course. As I can also target 4 enemies at once. That means those big blob things are also no longer an issue. Not like they were anyways. Like, watch.
So one more energy cell missing.
Actually, yeah. All that I'm missing anyways. I am probably going to gather the last of the ability cells off screen. I mean, as there isn't that much left anyways in terms of the game. The last one's in the final area, which I left out.
Well, for what is the ability cells when you have maxed out everything?
In fact, I'm gonna probably... Oh my goodness. I heard the audio cut out briefly. Okay. Even then, they're still collectibles anyways. As you can still gain ability points, even if they no longer serve a purpose. The last energy cell is actually in the final area. Not the final chase.
But mostly it's a mistake, but for the most of games, like when you max out a skill 3 and still getting somehow of the experience, then it was like add something like mastery skills.
Well, even then, this is a single player game.
Technically, you will have next bit you technically get next up. You can upgrade passive as something like more health, defense, damage, or critical rate, and so on, or elemental resistance.
I almost got shoved in. Oh my goodness. Well, even then, this is a single player game. And not like it's gonna matter anyways. It's just you. There's no multiplayer elements, so not like it's necessary anyways. That one just...
but for the example, for the Eternal Night, they could at last add that when you fully max out 4 elements, then you gonna unlock the Aether 3.
Well, even then, Dark Aether and the Aether ability in both New Beginning and Eternal Night are pretty much only end game. They're as powerful as they can be. Along with that, even then, they were probably last minute decisions anyways. Because, might I add, the final 2 abilities in most the ultimate abilities in a lot of games usually only have one instance where they can get used. Okay, how did I not die there?
Example the lucky form of spyro.
Well, even then, and that version is obtained, and mainly thanks to story reasons, and
it's only obtained in the one and only instance, and that is during my final boss fight.
Well, mainly during Day of Resurrection, and because this is unrelated content and free stuff. In Day of Resurrection, the lucky version of Spyro, oh sure, it's a one-off, but you get plenty of time to use it throughout the whole game. But you also get access to light Aether, Dark Aether, and the Balance Aether after all. But for Balance Aether during the final confrontation, and that one you actually it acts more as sort of like a rage ability that you would see in some games, like God of War, the various rage abilities, a more powerful boost, sometimes with a moveset change. And just generally what I could describe it as. Oh, wait. Ow. It's right here.
Nice.
Yep.
So I guess you're gonna end it off right now?
Actually, I'm just gonna Actually, I'm gonna check how long. I can just go ahead and do the final chase. Okay, and actually beat the game.
You really want to kill my computer?
The first half is only a few minutes long. What the fuck? Excuse me? I was crushed. Oh my god. Well, even then, the final chase anyways. Okay. Hey, I got wombo comboed. Oh, and it went back! Crud, I gotta get it back again. Hold on. I gotta go back and grab it. That was absolutely hilarious that I survived that. Besides that, the first one's only like 90 minutes long. Um, Even then, the only times your computer really dies if it's like both halves are crazy long or more detailed. Well, like here though, for Ori in particular, unlike Darksiders where your computer's got to attend to a lot more than what a game that the other games you would normally play, they usually are capable of running. So yeah, I'm mainly bringing up performance as a matter of fact. Also, I just am dodging everything. And there we go. Alright, on to the final chase and the final bit of dialogue that plays from scene.
One sec. Pork!
Hold on. Okay, now try and reconnect. Is it stable?
No.
Oh my gosh. Out of all the instances for it to start shitting the bed, now it decides to do it?
I literally 1 FPS right now.
Oh my god. Okay, is it better?
Right? Random GIF. Oh wait, I read. Yeah.
Okay, are these all stable?
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I never saw the parser like that much before.
Oh, let me guess. It's running so slow that you could see so many jumps.
Yeah, remember the insane lag in the during the where Shadow the Hedgehog, the one where there was impact. I started in the very end of the video like insanely lagging. Yeah, that's happening again.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I remembered something. Hold on. Can I... Yeah, invite to watch. Just go ahead and accept it. Is it stable? Is it smooth for you, by the way?
Wow.
Wait, is it super smooth? Oh my
It's
god!
stuck loading. It's stuck loading.
Fun. Just exit the street. Exit the thingy.
I don't know how I do that.
Hold on. Oop, that's the wrong button. How do I... There should be a button. I'm gonna pause OBS. Okay, due to issues, Spyro won't be showing up for the final chase. Fun! Um, well, even then, I need a lot of focus anyways. Reminder, you can pause if you want to read. Oh, that's a first go. Died to the fire. Ow. I'm dead. Yep. That was an embarrassment. Ah. Ah! Ho! I just want you to let everyone know. Oh, and to you, Spyro. My heart was racing on that final chase. If I ever do a glitchless, this one life run, this is where the run will die. Thanks for watching now. Uh, uh, bye bye.